When people hear the word strong character, what comes to mind are those that are physically capable to handle anything that is thrown in their way. Uzi from Murder Drones seems like that because she's able to take on murder drones that are like about twice her size, and she even goes as far as taking on the absolute solver almost completely by herself. So, yeah, that's how some people will come across as physically strong. However, other characters have a certain strength in terms of the emotional department, and that's where Pomni kind of comes in. I know that sounds pretty odd considering the fact that in the past 3 episodes, she would always go through something terribly traumatizing and had moments where she was gonna go through a mental breakdown and possibly get abstracted. However, during the past 4 episodes, she managed to keep herself together through it all, and in the other 3 episodes, like episode 2, 3, and 4, she would find some ways to help people with their own emotional issues and keep them together whenever possible. The best example I can think of at the moment would be with Gummy Goo. Even though he was an NPC, Pomni would still feel bad for him and try to reassure him that he might find a place in the Amazing Digital Circus, even though she doesn't fully understand the concept herself. So, in some ways, that highlights more of her strength. Her strength is empathy. She feels what other people feels and wants nothing more than to help address them in a certain way that is healthy. So it is pretty admirable of how she steps up her game despite of her own personal issues. She's just amazingly selfless, and I do hope I get to see more of that in the future episodes to come.